Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the heavyweight bout between Alexander Volkov versus Jairzinho Rozenstruik. This is gonna be one of the picks I actually do change. I was leaning to Volkov, but I'm gonna pick Rozenstruik right here. Low confidence, probably. Matter of fact, yeah, low confidence Rozenstruik. Betting wise, it might seem like the best bet would the head would be Volkov straight bet, and then fight doesn't go the distance because it's a potential that Volkov could stop this fight. It's definitely potential Rozenstruik could stop this fight. But if Rozenstruik is to win, we all know 99.9% is going to require a knockout. And he ain't going out there to fight a pretty decision victory or going out there maybe just getting some drops and then that been enough to edge it for him. And that's a very potential right there. But in all likelihood, if Rozenstruik is the win, it's by knockout. It's not by submission. It's not him going out there and turning to Jordan Burroughs and getting these takedowns and getting a decision victory. It's by knockout. Whereas we know Volkov, you might be confused sometimes if he got a couple knockouts on the record. Volkov is very much just a long, lanky volume puncher. He's not that one big puncher. He's not that great finisher. He's a big, long, lanky, slim volume puncher, heavyweight. Always has been. He's been getting a couple more stoppages lately in his career, but he's more so a decision fighter almost. I would feel, but hey, you could bring up the stats, but I feel like I would still rate him more so as a decision fighter. But yeah, so I feel like I say it's kind of shades of the Derek Lewis fight, not necessarily Derek Lewis like Rozenstruik turning around and giving his back up and just looking lost out there until he wasn't, and find that big Hail Mary shot. But I could see a case where maybe Volkov been able to establish that distance early on, looking good for the most part. Maybe that's one scenario where Volkov looking good, establishing distance early, and Rozenstruik just not been able to get behind it, not be able to get past that volume and work his way on the inside early. But inching, eventually being able to get in there and touch Volkov. Or I can see him being able to not have any issues being a catch the kick in the shades of Rumble Johnson versus Gustafsson, being a catch the kick, pull him in, like catch him like over and over the top, and just just not even completely ignore the height and reach gap. Catches like either slip a shot, crack him with something, catch a kick, come right inside and just find a little back passages and just find his way to Volkov. But ultimately, I just feel like Volkov has a good potential to finish this fight, but Rozenstruik has a better shot of finishing this fight. And Volkov can be hittable. We've seen Roy Nelson touch him a lot of times in this fight. We've seen Tony Johnson touch him a lot in that fight. It's like not Tony Johnson, Timothy Johnson, and he is very much touchable. He's tall and lanky, but not the best foot movement, not the best head movement. And I feel like Rozenstruik can flow and cover that distance and find a fighter who, like I said, just fighting behind his left. Not a guy that's tall and knows how to fight tall and make himself even longer, like make himself like a Mao. He can extend himself to a bit, but he cannot. Somebody could be like have a 2-inch height advantage, 2-inch reach advantage, but they can make themselves feel like they 6'5". Volkov fights like he's 6'7". Like it's impressive because he is 6'7", but it's not like a guy like that's really skilled at being tall and really tactical at that height that can make themselves like they 20 feet tall. Where I'm trying to get him. So because he's at the end of that range, he's still there. He's still planted. Like another guy, he could throw a shot and keep throwing shots and maximize that length. He hasn't been shown to be able to max that length. He's definitely better than Stephen Struve at maximizing length. Stephen Struve be letting guys that be like 4'2" touch him with overhand and stuff. But he better than that. But he still got similar flaws. I feel like not Volkov. I feel like Rozenstruik can find him, be able to cut him off, be a draw thing. Especially if he work by that jab, he should be able to find him all day. Because Volkov chin up straight up there, long chin up, be able to touch him with the jab, maybe even hurt him with the jab, wobble him with the jab, because his head is there to be hit. Yeah, to find a way to get his entries, catch kicks, rip him to the body, rip him up top. But I just feel like he's gonna be able to cover that distance. And Volkov might have a little bit early success, but I feel like once Rozenstruik is able to find that distance, he's gonna keep finding that distance, keeps finding Volkov. And Volkov once Rozenstruik is able to cover that gap, Volkov has nothing on the inside for him. And like Volkov, I feel like Rozenstruik is working on that grappling. It's not like Volkov. Volkov has shown increased wrestling defense and grappling defense, but offensively wrestling, we have not really seen that great improvement. So I feel like he can score maybe a couple takedowns, do nothing with them, but all just delaying the inevitable that Rozenstruik will eventually find that range. And once he finds that range, he'll be able to get in on inside. And Volkov pass a couple of takedowns early, maybe. It won't have anything on the inside to give him back. And Rozenstruik will thrive in that area, be able to touch him with big shots, put him out. And I'm going to say like late second round. So in this fight, I got Jairzinho Rozenstruik via second round TKO.